Today's lesson is on special pairs of angles. This is section 2-4 in your textbook. Our essential question is going to be, how can you use the properties of special angles to solve problems involving them? The first of these special angles are complementary angles. Complementary angles are simply two angles whose measures have the sum 90. These two angles are often referred to as the complements of each other. The next of these special angles are called supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are two angles whose measures have the sum 180. And much like with complementary angles, if you've got two angles that are supplementary, they are referred to as supplements of each other. Finally, we have vertical angles. Vertical angles are two angles such that the sides of one angle are opposite rays to the sides of the other angle. Now, personally, I don't like the term vertical angles because that implies that they're vertical, and that is not true at all. Vertical angles, a better term for vertical angles, I feel should be opposite angles because they are opposite each other. They're not necessarily vertical. You can have horizontal vertical angles. Now, we have one theorem in this section. This is theorem 2-3, and it says vertical angles are congruent. So, if we were proving this, which we are going to have to do, our given statement would be angle 1 and angle 2 are vertical angles. So our diagram would look like this, where we have two lines intersecting, and we have angle 1 and angle 2 being vertical angles. So what we are trying to prove, therefore, is that angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Now the actual proof of this theorem is shown in your book on page 51. And I would like you to look over that proof and make sure you understand it completely as to how they are doing it. Now, I'm not going to give you any additional written homework tonight. However, we will have a short quiz in our next class on sections 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3. There will be no proofs on this quiz, but it will be questions relating to those three sections.